December 10, 2024. It's 9:15 in the morning. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. I don't feel like going for a walk today, but I'm doing it. I don't want to, but I'm doing it. I feel like I would like to just be sitting on the couch watching movies all day. I just saw something swimming there. Some kind of mammal. I would say it was either a little beaver or a rat. Do you see it now? I think it was a beaver. I think it was a beaver. Looked like a beaver. And that's cute and everything. But it's probably going to be trapped and removed if it is a beaver. Because they have a history of being there and then, building dams and flooding things. I don't know. It looked pretty small. I have a question about children's signs. So some neighborhoods have children's sign or slow children at play, things like that. How long do those signs stay up for? Let's say there's like it's a couple houses with little kids. They grow up, they're like 16 or 17, no other kids move into the neighborhood. Do they come around and take down those signs? Do they use the census? How do they know? Were some of these children's signs put up like 60 years ago and they're just still there? What's the answer? Here's a little bit of a paradox. If nobody had plowed the snow, if nobody had cleared the snow would all be gone. Delicious. Here come the geese. I don't know if you can see them all. 5 different V's of geese. I wonder if they're all going to the pond. Let's go find out. If you smile at a dog, does it just think you're baring your teeth? It's 34 degrees out here, but it feels a lot colder. It's one of those days where there's a lot of moisture in the air. So it's like a different kind of cold. It's a cold that sticks to your skin. I feel bad for the geese. Probably the one in front was like, come on this way, I know a pond. We can rest. And then they get here and the pond is gone. Some more walls are going up on this building. Still don't know what it is, but it looks like it's going to be pretty big. I wonder what's going to happen to all this work they're doing. Because over the next 48 hours, we're supposed to get between 1.5 to 4 inches of rain, and there are flash flood warnings in place. So I was walking along the sidewalk back there, going up a hill. It was a quiet neighborhood, and there was a truck on the road behind me, a diesel truck, an unmistakable sound of a diesel pickup truck. To me, it's sort of like a rattling sound. And it was going slow, and I thought it was probably going to turn into one of the driveways behind me. And sure enough, I didn't turn back, but I could hear it go from over here and then into the driveway over there. And I started to think about how cool that was, that my ears could could tell where it was heading. And they're even hidden underneath this hat, so they don't have their full capabilities. And how do they do it? They can tell if something's behind me, if something's in front of me, above me, below me. They can tell how close something is, and I can sense it moving, which direction it's moving. And mostly it has to do with, right, how the sound hits this ear before that ear, so it knows that the thing is over there. And then that gradual microsecond difference between the two ears changes, and the brain interpolates that to let us know where the thing is and what it's doing. That's so cool. And then I started to think about how I could tell it was a diesel truck, and there are all these other sounds that were going on around me. And you know, there was other trucks, there was a bus going by, there was an airplane in the sky, people working on a roof, loud engines rattling. But our ears are so smart. Our brain is so smart. It can differentiate between all those things and hear each one of them individually and define what they are, usually. It's like you're listening to a symphony and you can tell the difference between a piccolo and a flute and an oboe and a French horn. And even if a clarinet and an oboe are playing the same note, you can still tell the difference between them, usually, because of their timbre. That's right. Timbre is the way an instrument sounds, or a thing sounds. It's where frequency is the note that is playing, whether it's high or low. And of course, volume, loudness, is how loud it is. I'm sure there's some other things, some other audio things as well. But it's all happening instantaneously in our brains, thanks to our ears. Now, if we only had one ear, I'm not sure how it determines where things are 3D-wise, but I think it still does. Maybe the change in frequency and volume. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, thanks.